Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and to the Spanish campaign, where I'm playing with the new Dreadnought Improvement Project version 2 mod. Not that there's too much to talk about with that right now, because not too much of the changes have come up, because it doesn't change the 1890s gameplay too much. We're building a couple of heavy cruisers for the Koreans. We are okay relations-wise, just keeping an eye on our relations with the Germans. Our budget is looking okay, although, yeah, it's because we're building ships for the Koreans. Research, we're about to get the Mark II 9-inch, which means we can refit our existing heavy cruisers. I don't think there's anything else coming. Well, there is nickel steel. Could wait 8. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll wait until we get the nickel steel and induced boilers, because that will help quite a lot. Mark II 4-inch is still on the way. Actually, what kind of secondaries did these things carry? Okay, it might be worth waiting for the Mark II 4-inch, which means end of the year. So I'll see you in 1896. Right, welcome back. Another pretty quiet year, to be honest. As you can see, our GDP has now dropped to dead last. Thank you so much, nationalists. Fucking useless lot. Relations, however, are still okay, but our fleet size is not. The Italians seriously outnumber us. So, with our new technology, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to refit these Nesturas, because we kind of need to. At least their engine efficiency won't be utter garbage anymore. We can give them nickel steel armor and a torpedo bulge, which is a pretty big help. We can give them reinforced bulkheads, gun cotton and white powder, 16-inch torps, advanced hydraulics, and a rangefinder, which means they're not, you know, going to be absolutely garbage tier. As well, their armor is going to be pretty decent. So the new guns can go through about 8 inches at point blank, and these, well, okay, 7-inch. Okay, so okay, they're not great, but still, it's enough. We also have 4% weight remaining. What I wonder is we have about 6,000 minus 5769 is 231. So it could go up by about 115 per turret. Yeah, I reckon we can get twin turrets on here. Yeah, we're teeny bit overweight, but that is very nice. Can we shave down the turret tops? No, it's not enough. Turret barrels. They are 35s. Can we shorten them? Yeah. Let's make them, actually, let's make them 33s. And then we are under displacement. So a cheeky little upgrade for our existing heavy cruisers. However, I think we need some more. So I'm going to get these refitting, and I'll see you right back here on the fleet design screen, the ship designer. Okay, so we now have access to the Armoured Cruiser 3, which is a nicer ship. But again, we're going to keep things small. We're not going to go crazy. Going to keep things small and compact. Yeah, go. Best front tower. Oh, I'm going to go for the best towers, actually. Might give us a chance to actually hit something. Can I fit 2 of those in? Yeah, lovely. I think the exact same guns. The twin. Mark II. 9-inch. 33. Casement guns. The 4-inch. 33. And some 16-inch torpedo launchers. So they're basically the same type of ship. They're just a little bit bigger, a little bit newer. Nickel steel. Oh, this is a change, by the way. You'll now notice that once you get reinforced bulkheads 1, you can't select standard. Now, if you're a player and you're thinking, why are you limiting me, Brother Monroe? That's, I want standard bulkheads. I should be able to pick standard bulkheads. And yes, certainly. However, by doing this is not to limit players. I mean, I don't know many players who go with standard bulkheads. Nearly everyone I've spoken to always goes with at least reinforced 1. Most people go for reinforced 2. But it means the AI can't go with standard bulkheads, which, yeah, helps their survivability quite a bit. Right. Armour-wise, yes, I would love some decent armour, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Let's go 9-9. If I wanted to keep out HE, yeah, 2-inch. .2 9. Right, what can I get that built up to? Oh, come on, a ton over. You bastards. Okay, fine. Drop the coal. Level 8 inches. Okay. Should mean that we are able to take hits from other armoured cruisers and lower pretty well, unless they're packing 11 or 12-inch guns, of course. And, you know, battleships are gonna be able to do a little bit more damage. So that's what an 11-inch gun looks like. So an 11-inch gun is going to give us problems if we go up against a battleship, but it should be up pretty well armoured against other armoured cruisers. Other than that, I think we're good here. I think we're good. How much are they compared to the refitted older ships? They are a little bit more. They are a little bit more. 4 million on top. But they are newer, they are slightly bigger, and they are slightly tougher as well. Plus, you know, we'll have more ships, which at the moment is actually a pretty big plus. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to see how many we can afford to build, and I'm going to get building. I've decided I'm going to build 6. It's not the absolute maximum I could build, but I think that 6 is going to be very useful. And I am going to make sure that we have 3 in the same ports that we have our existing armoured cruisers. I'm going to let the other 3 get distributed. In terms of finances, though, we are going to be losing money. Yep. Losing money big time. I am still trying to expand the shipyard. But that is expensive and we don't need it right now. So I'm going to cancel that. I mean, I could just spend my naval funds at 10 million. How long is this going to go on for? A year. So that would be 100 million that we would lose, which is just about okay. So that's the plan. I will see you in 1897, unless something dramatic happens. Well, something did happen. Costa Rica. You know what? I don't think I can say no. Although, getting 15,000 tons of ships over there is going to be very difficult. That's only going to be... well, yeah, I thought it would tell you. Yeah, so that's 7,000 tons, so that's about half. We've got a light cruiser 2, but that's not enough. I'm going to have to send a fleet over from over here. I have to send multiple fleets from over here, I think. Right, Cadiz. Let's get that cruiser out from San Juan. Trying to think where else I could send ships from. That's just got a torpedo boat. Light cruiser. Yeah, a bunch of lights. But, you know, potentially it can be useful. Just shove all that in there. If that's at all successful, I will let you know. Oh, it was successful. Wow, I'm surprised. I only had like 48% chance, something like that, to succeed on that invasion. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Put these ships back where they belong. And, yeah, I will see you for the end of year review. No, I won't. The Antilles. Yes. Because this basically means ordering all those ships back. Tell you what, this time it'll fail. I bet you. It's like, you can go home to Spain, lads. And then, no you can't. Back you come. Yeah, you need to take the Dutch Antilles, apparently. Yeah, with the nationalists in charge, really, our only way to really get our economy properly growing is to take territory. I don't think I'm going to be able to manipulate events to get them out. So, yeah. How's my relations looking? Okay, apart from Italy. Right, well, might as well do the year review just now. Yeah, things going okay. I did just unlock the Semi-Dreadnought, which is very cool. Have a look at that in a moment. We're also getting this small armoured cruiser. Interesting. But we still need to wait another month for the San Salvadors to finish. Which is actually very useful for this invasion, potentially. And, yeah, so I'll see you once this invasion is over. Oh, we did it! The arrival of the new cruiser, just in time. Thank you very much to the Santo Cristo de Burgos. Send them back to port. You belong over here. You belong here. And you belong here. They shouldn't take too long to get back to their positions. I just want to check to see if there's any research I should wait for. Mark II 5s. Getting that small armoured cruiser in a moment. I would like to have a look at that hull, even if I'm not going to use it. So I'll wait a month. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait until all the ships are back in port and I can sort out the budget. Okay, welcome back. Let's have a look at those new hulls. It's now August, by the way. So the small armor cruiser. Oh wow, that's terrible. I mean, it could potentially be an interesting hull, but given when you unlock it, that's not a particularly attractive hull. What about the Semi-Dreadnought? Okay. Yes, I think we can maybe start building a battleship. It's going to be a very small battleship, but it'll be our brand new flagship. The Intrepido. We're probably only going to be able to build one of these at a time as well, due to budget reasons. Given that, just go with the cheap tower, thanks. Save over 100 tons. But we'll get the slightly better rear tower, which actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, funnels only get 1. Okay. I don't think I can squeeze 3 in. So just the 2, although we do have 150% engine efficiency with that, which is nice. Now the best Mark II gun I have is still the 9-inch. Oh no, I have 10s. Do I go with a 10-inch gun? That would effectively just make them really big armoured cruisers. Or do I do love bubble turrets. Do I go for the 12-inch? Okay, the casements on this are pretty small. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I think we go for a proper gun, because we will get the 12-inch Mark II in the not too distant future. Okay. And then, say, some secondary 5-inch guns. Say 1 point and a half to 1 point and forward. Just for some kind of medium secondaries. Okay. Anti-flooding system. Ooh, fancy. Oh, we've got white powder or ballastite. 35.5. It's lower. Oh, flash fire chance is lower. But if it happens, it's really bad. Lowers gun base accuracy. It does increase range, though. What's the actual... Let's say I was shooting at 5,000 meters. 3.9. This is 4, so it's pretty marginal. And at point blank, 62. This is 58. So yeah, this is... Yeah, I'll go with the white powder. Advanced hydraulic. I'm not going to go in for electrical turrets yet, because it gives you flaws which I haven't really looked at. But I'd rather not have a bunch of flaws on the ship. Okie dokie. Armour. Now, we're at 53? Yeah, well, close enough. Oh, they're pretty punchy guns, actually. Okay, let's armour ourselves against the 5 inches first. So we want 3 inch there. Then let's armour ourselves against deck penetrations. I think 1.5 all over the deck is fine. Should be more than enough. Now then, the 3 inch guns, 1.5. 3.5. The turrets. Okay, we do not need more than 14 inch is fine. .12-inch main belt. Yeah. Okay, armor weights, by the way, is something that has been changed. Again, you're not really seeing a lot of the changes, but you see the Mark 1 gun there, rate of fire is pretty terrible, but you'll see with the Mark 2s, at least when you get to them, like none of them have particularly great rates of fire. But yeah, see the temptation to go for the 10-inch, but we're building this for the future. So when we get the 12-inch Mark II, this ship will then become a little bit more viable. But if we don't build it, then we won't have it to upgrade it, if that makes any sense. Then we'll have to build something else. And this is probably going to be our pre-Dreadnought. I doubt we're going to get a better pre-Dreadnought hull as Spain. Maybe we do, actually. I don't know Spain's hull super well. But this is a nice little, well, it's a semi-dreadnought, but it is a nice pre-dreadnought. We've got all the ingredients there. It's not crazy big. It is extremely expensive for us, costing the same as 2 and a bit San Salvador's. So I don't know how many of these I'm going to be able to construct, but that will give us a big advantage over the Italians, I think. Right, I'm going to save this and I'm going to do some figures and numbers. Okay, I've decided to build 3. One is going to Cadiz, one is going to Manila to act as Pacific Fleet flagship, and one is going to Barcelona because I cannot fit it in Santiago de Cuba. No, I couldn't. I could have built it in Havana, but the Caribbean doesn't have a really big port for us to use. So the ships in Cadiz can act as a kind of, can go over there if they need to. Oh, right. Okay, that is super expensive. And this is where you've run into the... I mean, I know I was making it seem easy. Oh, the budget for Spain, la la la, off we go, loads of money. As soon as I actually start trying to build a fleet, then you run into problems. But against Italy, 3 battleships will give us the edge. Because, yeah, they outnumber us in light cruisers and torpedo boats, and a little bit in heavy cruisers. But we'll have 3 battleships that they don't have, and we'll have more naval tonnage. Our army logistics is pants compared to theirs, but that shouldn't matter. Plus our army logic should go up once I build those battleships. So we might be in a place where we can finally go to war, and we could maybe target Italy. And with battleships, we could maybe go for Sardinia. Anyway, all that's in the future. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, actually. And I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.